On this episode of the Carolina Sports Guy, kind of want to take an early look, folks, and jump in and look at free agency for the Carolina Hurricanes this offseason. Who do I think is on this roster? Not really going to look at other free agents for other teams yet. I want to look at who's on our roster, who's either an RFA, restricted free agent, or who's an UFA, an unrestricted free agent. Who should be priority number one this offseason? Before we get into today's video, make sure you subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Pound that like button. Hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this on the Hurricanes. And by all means, folks, leave Uncle Chucky some comments. I love the dialogue. All right, folks, it'll be a brief video. I'm going to do a few-minute video for a few players. Shout out, respect for them, let you know how I feel about them. And the number one player I'm hoping this offseason that is re-signed above anybody else. And this is my opinion because I've gone online and looked and I see it's either the guy I'm going to put number one or probably the guy at number two some people want to be number one. But the number one player that I think the Carolina Hurricanes need to reach out to and bring back is Vinny Trochek. Vinny Trochek has been in the league since 2013. Number one third round pick with the Florida Panthers in 2011. Florida Panthers has played up to 2020 with them during the pandemic. But the guy is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's a right-handed shot. He's 28 years old. In his brief history, he's got 150 goals, 228 assists. And in the playoffs this year, he had 6 goals and 4 assists. Trochek really is a guy that we put at times on the first line or the second line. We've had him with Aho and Svechnikov. We've had him with Aho, Teravainen. We've had him on the second line at times with, I believe, Natchez at times. And sometimes we've had him on the line with, oh my God, I'm trying to think of who else, with Niederreiter. But the guy can play first line minutes and even second line. Vinny Trochek. I just feel like this guy is someone we need to keep. Can't break the bank on everybody. I know he really is up and people are going to be willing to pay him. I'm hoping he takes a team-friendly deal, but we're still going to have to pay out more cash than what he was on his last contract. But he is definitely somebody, you know, for a guy who was drafted in the third round in 2011, he comes up to the Florida system, has done well there. Remember, we traded Eric Holloway, and I want to say Lucas Walmart, somebody like that, and we got Vinny Trochek. And at the time, I never really followed Trochek. I'd heard about him, but never really followed the Panthers because, for the most part, when he was with the Panthers, they struggled and didn't do well. But Trochek has been somebody since he's been with Carolina. He has played the part. He's looked good with Svechnikov. He's looked really good with Aho, Teravainen, Niederreiter. The guy's done an outstanding job. And to me, he is acquisition number one, in my opinion. Now, will he be number one? I don't know. Because part of that might be somebody else offers a lot more money. He might go out the door, a.k.a. like Dougie Hamilton. He's going to command too much money. But if we can get him back in this building and give him a pay raise, do him right, I say he's the number one guy we got to bring back. Because if we don't bring him back, even if we get another unrestricted free agent from somewhere or a guy in our farm system, it's not going to be the same. You know, a guy like Seth Jarvis that came in as a rookie this year's looked really good. We need guys like Trochek around to bring Jarvis along so that the next time somebody goes out as a free agent as they get older, a.k.a. like a Jordan Stahl coming into his last year, we get guys like Seth Jarvis and Jake Drury that as they start developing and playing with the team like Jarvis did this year and hopefully Drury next year, we need these guys like Trochek to stick around to help these guys along to develop the talent. But I'm just going to say the shout out for me, regardless if he comes back or not, Vinny Trochek, my hat's off to you. I love you as a Hurricane. I love you as a player. I don't want to lose you, but you definitely are someone that I've grown accustomed to loving in the Carolina Hurricane uniform. I want to salute you, and you're priority number one for me to bring back to this team. So, folks, what do you think of today's video? What do you think of Vinny Trochek? Do you think he's priority number one, or do you want to let him go, or do you think he is rated somewhere further down the list and another player should be number one? Leave me some comments. I love the dialogue. pound that like button, hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this on the Hurricanes. And by all means, folks, hey, don't just subscribe. Leave Uncle Chucky some comments. I love the dialogue. And subscribe. It's free. We'll see you next time on another episode of Carolina Sports Guy.